Hi, this is Michael Rony Mullick, and you are watching the post market show. So, today, what we expected was a bearish day, and in the starting, it was definitely bearish. So, we were right about that. But what was unexpected, and absolutely it was unexpected by everyone, that Nifty would take a U-turn completely from the lower levels and then break the day's high and close in the green. So, that was very much unexpected. So it's a fantastic recovery in the market. Good to see that the bulls are back in power. And just when yesterday we were contemplating another downfall after the US the bank credit rating downgrade, so that did not happen, thankfully. Nifty looking pretty strong, and the other markets, Bank Nifty although closed slightly in the red, but definitely it also recovered from the lower levels. So and also FIIs, after 8th consecutive days of selling, they have turned net buyers, so that is also a positive. So a lot of things to discuss, and also tomorrow we have the expiry day, so that's again there. So on top of that, we have two important datas. One is the RBI interest rate policy coming out at 10 a.m. in the morning during the market hours, making the expiry even more volatile probably. And after market hours, we have the US inflation data, so that is going to be playing a major role in the global markets tomorrow. So let's get started with the charts and see what has happened today. So let's move to Nifty first. Nifty, as you can see, it opened almost flat, I would say, and then immediately a huge sell-off as expected. Although we were expecting a gap down opening, that did not happen, but Nifty opened flat, and then the fall started happening, and it broke 19,520 levels, and it went as close as 19,470 levels, and from there it took a U-turn, as you can see, from around 11:30 12 o'clock, and then you can see a huge up move happening. And what's more interesting is that this trend line, which we had seen to be taken as a resistance multiple times, that was finally broken today, and with a lot of strength. So good to see Nifty back in the green, 0.32% up, closing above 19,600. It has closed at 19,632. Back Nifty, although had a bearish day, but it did recover from its lows, went very close to 44,500, and from there it had a good recovery and ended around 44,880. Still below 45,000. Still it's a decent recovery, I would say, considering it was the US banks which had a downgrade in yesterday. So if you compare that, our banking sector is pretty good today, is what we are seeing. Mid caps and small caps continue to make new highs every day. So again, another day, another all-time high. Nothing new in these mid caps and small caps, so looking good. Mid caps up by 0.33%, small caps up by 0.57%. Sector wise, it was again slightly bullish, I would say, mixed to bullish, because some sectors did end in the green, especially the banking and financial sectors. So talking about the negative sectors, PSU Bank Index down by 0.1%, private banks down by 0.16%, and financial services down by 0.21%. So very small down move, nothing much to worry about. But some sectors moved up significantly. There was the Nifty metals up by 2.03%, media up by 2.1%, and rest of the stocks moved up, but not that much up is what we are seeing. Like we have Nifty FMCG up by 0.54%, Nifty IT up by 0.32%, so on and so forth, what we are seeing. So that is the situation right now. And talking about some of the stock specific moves, it was Reliance Industries, the Nifty heavyweight, again having the highest weightage, and moving up, again moving Nifty along with it on the upside, up by almost 0.66%. ITC, Mahindra and Mahindra, Tata Motors, Dr. Reddy, L&T, all are the top gainers. Top losers include ICICI Bank, Davis Lab, Bajaj Finance, Hindustan Unilever, and Maruti. So these are the major stocks for today. FIIs, I told you, they have become net buyers after 8 consecutive days of selling. They have bought for net 540 crores, 644 crores, and DIIs have sold today, interestingly, for close to 600 crores. Net institutional flow is positive, but very slightly. Economic data wise, we have the Chinese inflation data, which we had talked about, and it did come out today, and it came at negative 0.3 percentage. That means Chinese economy is in deflation. So that is something there, and nothing much is important. So next is tomorrow's RBI interest rate decision. A 6.5 percentage was last time. This time also 6.5 percentage is expected. That means it will be a status quo will be maintained in RBI interest rate decision. So that is what is widely people are expecting. So in case there is any change for that, that would be definitely having an impact on the markets. US inflation data is expected to come around 0.2 percentage. So that is definitely this is the month on month, and year on year they're expecting 3.3 percentage inflation is expected. So let's see what it comes out. Last time it came at 3%. This time they're expecting slightly higher than that. So definitely keep an eye out for this. We will be discussing this tomorrow anyways. So now let's look at US markets after yesterday's fall, how it is doing right now. Okay, US markets seems to be bearish, and okay, after yesterday's fall did move up, but today the markets are falling. But let's see if there is any recovery like yesterday towards the end, because let's move into the 15-minute chart, and you can see US markets right now it is falling. So yesterday it came down, but then it moved back up, but today it is falling, and it has broken yesterday's low. That is interesting. And same with Dow Jones, it is falling, but yesterday's low hasn't been tested. Nasdaq is down significantly, 1.1 percentage down. Nasdaq looking pretty weak. So let's see if there's any recovery in the second half or not. Otherwise US markets are likely to remain bearish. So coming to the global markets, all of the three European markets, UK, German and French markets have ended in the green, with French markets up by 0.7 percentage, which is the highest among the three markets. The Asian markets looks fine, apart from the Japanese market, which is down by 0.53 percentage. If you remember, it was the only market which was up yesterday amidst the selling globally. But other than that, all Asian markets are positive, including Hong Kong, China, and Korean markets. Korean markets are the highest performer, 1.2 percentage up. And Chinese market, after the inflation data, it is absolutely flat. Nothing much has changed over there. So this is the situation right now. Coming to VIX, India VIX has come down today finally, and after a huge up move in the second half, the VIX collapsed. But US VIX is on the rise. Once again, it is up by 4.13 percentage right now at 16.62. Coming to commodity prices, crude oil has touched 84. Has it touched 84? Let's see. Yeah, 84.6 is the level it has touched. So again, crude oil prices is on the up move, and dollar index, not dollar index, gold has broken through this level of 1920 levels. Next support should be around 1907 levels, but I'm expecting the markets to consolidate here a bit and then maybe move up or move down. That would be interesting. No further short positions should be created at these levels. Looks the fall is quite kind of overstretched at these levels, so it's better to wait at right now. Dollar index is okay. Yesterday it was breaking these levels, the trend line, but now it is back. It is down today by 0.07 percentage. Good to see that. Indian rupee is also stable, I would say, 82.82. It did not breach through and touch 83. No, that did not happen. It is down to 82.82 levels. Some hope remain is what we are seeing. So this is the situation. Now talking about expiry, tomorrow is an expiry day. Now Nifty, after today's U-turn movement towards the end, we have again a different picture in the open interest. Put call ratio is now at 1.09, indicating bullishness, slight bullishness, of course. So what is the situation right now? Right now 19,500 has the highest amount of put build up, and on the call side we have 19,700 and 800 as call buildups are there as well. So let's see what happens tomorrow. Likely to be a consolidating day after today's moves. So 19,500 should not be breached looking at the open interest, and 19,800 should not be breached upside. It's a good it's a big range, but it is what it is, depending giving taking into consideration the way the markets have been moving these days. So it was definitely volatile throughout this week and the past week as well. So we open interest wise, people are still a little bit confused, and you can see a lot of call unwinding happen at 19,550 and 600 levels. So people who were bearish, they had to run for cover in the last moment. Back Nifty is looking pretty bearish. Put call ratio is 0.71. 45,000 still has the highest amount of call build up. People believe this would not be breached till now, so that is there definitely. And on the downside, we have 45,500, but that is very, very less put build up. So overall, people are expecting Bank Nifty to remain bearish. So very, very interesting setup. Nifty is bullish, but Bank Nifty is looking pretty bearish. So what to expect tomorrow? Talking about price action levels. Right now, since the markets have broken through, Nifty has broken through this trend line. Next resistance is at 19,675, we can say, and then the resistance should come around 19,731. That is what I'm looking out for, and it is unlikely that the markets will move up to 19,818 because already it's a good rally happened today, and a further 200 points is the probability is very, very less, I would say. So on the downside, 19,566, 19,523, and if the worst happens, I don't think market should breach 19,480 levels. And in case that happens, because lots of put buildup is there, so that can cause further downward movement in the market. So you have to be cautious tomorrow. And given that it is the RBI policy and all of those things are there, expiry day as well, markets are likely to remain volatile. And looking at these levels and charts, I expect tomorrow to be a consolidating day between 19,500 to 700. Let's see what happens. And coming to Bank Nifty, same thing. 45,074 is what I'm looking out for. If that is broken, we can expect an upward movement, but the condition is the first time I do not buy it. There could be a pullback after touching those levels, and then you can buy it. So upside 45,075, 45,075 levels, plus minus 30 point to 50 point, and upside 45,382, downside 44,770, and 44,500 is what I'm watching out for. Today's low should be held firmly, I believe. So this is the overall picture. So let's discuss tomorrow about the RBI decision, and let's see what happens tomorrow. It is likely to be volatile. Expiry days are, and also it's an event day as well. So keep your capital safe. And as usual, after 12 o'clock, if there is a trending move, you can get into that side of the trend, and it is likely to give a good profits. That has been the case for the last few expiries, and that might continue as well. So in the morning, I would say it would be kind of jittery because around 10:30 the results of the RBI decision would come out. That would make the markets pretty volatile. So you can avoid that if you want. So, and also you have to watch out for US markets. What is the inflation rate over there? So that will be acting a role in the second half of the market as well. So that is all from my side. Thank you for watching, and we will talk again tomorrow.